Hey, that's a jam right in there. Yes, the weekend is over, but you know, as long as you got us in mind, the excitement and fun don't stop. As we're all about a good life here, so why wouldn't you choose not to be with us this afternoon?
Yes, if you are a fan of total entertainment mania, just sit down or stand up, whichever rocks your boat. Stop what it is you are doing and keep your eyes glued on us.
Your eyes should be shining like this. All right, guys, you're about to witness, ladies and gentlemen, a show that never ever slows down. Now, every minute, every second, every millisecond is a blast. And I'm not going to talk too much, just watch and see. You can also be a part of the show by connecting with us on Instagram, Facebook, and of course on Twitter at TVC Connect with the popular hashtag
#ESplashOnTVC.
Of course, you can also visit our website. It is www.tvcentertainment.tv to watch us live from across anywhere in the world. Yeah. All right, of course, on Google Play Store or iOS. That's right. Watch us anywhere in the world. You have no excuse.
Watch them.
And that's on Perrier. Anyways, guys, my name is Amanda Daalaa. Today, you can call me...
Drum roll!
You can call me Miss Dara. Yeah.
Okay.
That's why I feel like I need some
Give
more.
not Beyonce energy.
Okay. Yeah, Miss Dara. This is my alternate ego.
Okay.
We'll take it. All right, guys, it is your girl Daalaa, a.k.a. the goddess of scales. So maybe call me the goddess. Or Daalaa, la, 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 la.
Come on.
I'm sorry, I don't remember the video of Poco. I said Pocoli.
Ooh, Zazu.
Portable. The guy was fighting on the road.
My sister.
It's okay, we'll get into that too.
Okay, oh, you guys, you know my name. My name is Catherine, but you'll know me as Lady Cath, her real hotness. Queen Cath, her real hotness. Kit Kat, Kitty Kat. It's a Monday, but we're gonna cut the cruise, so I'm also cutting up a cruise. Sharing with you all what it is we got up to over the weekend. Check out some entertainment stories and also celebrity birthday shout-outs.
That's right. That will also be a quick lesson of today in entertainment history on Rewind. We will then check out Man Crush Monday, while Social Bill will be brought to us by Kitty Kata
Cruise. All right, nothing better than showing gratitude on the Chew It Up segment. As we start the second part of the show, we'll also be taking the news recap in case you missed it. And of course, checking out this weekend's highlights of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire.
And on today's Daily Top 5, we will be talking about signs you are suffering from a lack of clarity. And wrapping it all up on today's conversation on Truth Syndrome Monday, we will be asking if you wanted to clean your plate at someone's house and you get to the sink and see unwashed dishes. Will you drop yours too? Clean just yours? Or do all the dishes? What would you do, my darling?
Wow, that's a tough one.
That's a very tough one.
Hey.
Okay, think about it. Yes.
Welcome back, guys. It's time for Over the Weekend. Time to find out what it is we got up to this past weekend. All right, ladies, who wants to go first? Should I go?
Yeah, you should.
Go.
Okay.
Okay.
So on Friday, it was VJ Adams' birthday party / celebrity video game challenge. Very fun event where he has like different games, Ludo, Jenga, of course, FIFA and the rest and all that. So a lot of people came out and it was actually mad fun. Did you come, Amanda? Cause
I was so ill.
Yeah, because I knew you said you wanted to come through. But I mean, it was fun. There were so many people. Niniola was there, Taoma. Just people there had to have fun, and that was pretty cool. That was after the show that day, so me, I just went to go and sleep. And then on Saturday, I was tired of my previous nail color, so I said I should change my nail color. So I picked this very hot pink, like, in your face. And yeah, it was actually very non-stressful to do. I wanted to do stones and all that, but I wanted to sleep, so I just said, well, that would be that. So while I was doing that, thank you.
It's nice.
Matches
you did it yourself.
your phone pouch.
Yeah. So while I was doing my nails, I was watching Netflix. I found that there are a lot of movies that you don't get recommendations for on Netflix, but actually turn out to be
nice.
What's the name of this one?
Because I saw one of them, and then you've seen it. I'll tell you, darling. This is why you stay tuned to the show, okay? So that you know when we're talking about movies, we can tell you. All right. Yeah. Okay. So that was Saturday. Sunday, I mean, I was pretty much just tired from like the whole weekend that I had. So I just chilled. Oh, my auntie from Ghana is in Lagos now.
Yay!
Yes, I just chilled with her, and then I decided to make like stir-fried chili, pasta.
That doesn't reach the office.
Now video na go see now.
One day it's party week. I'll just do cooking party. But excuse me, when I cooked that, wake up, cook out. Where were you?
Where were you? Where we cooked? Where were you?
Yes, so it's to reach the office.
Yes.
Now you know the same.
Oh, yeah, sorry, no vex.
So I made that with Chinese chili oil, and then I mean I just chilled. I said let me sleep, so I'll not be tired today. Plus my back is feeling much better now.
Yeah.
That's great.
Hallelujah, sis. No wonder. Because her dance today was different. She went to the front and came back. It'd be like,
Look at that.
it'd be like Thanksgiving dance.
Yeah, that was the reverse.
Yeah, I noticed.
So Thanksgiving, hallelujah.
Amen. All right, so my weekend started on Friday. After the show, I went for the Max Activate concert, and it was nice. OJ had it all on lockdown. I had so much fun. King OJ was the co-host, and it was fun. Like, I had fun. The crowd I went with. Shout out to Miss Dupe, Okwe, everyone. Shala. Then Saturday, what did I do Saturday? Okay, so Saturday morning, I had to rush because I had 2 godchildren. It was baptism in church. So I had like 2 godchildren. That was their godmother. So it was just like, oh, me being godmother duties and all of that. And then went back home to crash.
I like the way you just brushed past
when we woke up, I had to take my family to the mall because we went to see a movie. So my mom, my sister, my niece, my nephew, and the nanny went to see a movie. We saw Doctor Strange. And it was nice. See, you know, my niece was saying, Grandma will not like it. She will sleep. After the movie, she was like, Grandma, did you sleep? She said, my mom started telling her the movie. She said, do you know since when we've been watching movie? National Theatre. Like children of nowadays, and no respect at all. So we got home pretty late. So I was the chauffeur, I was the assistant, the nanny, godmother, everything. And it was fun. Then Sunday, we couldn't go to church, so we joined the online service on TV, and network decided to make it crazy, so we had to screen mirror with YouTube and everything, but we were able to attend Mass. After Mass, we're home doing a couple of things, and I was like, you know what? I haven't done my nails in like 2-3 weeks. Let me just go and do something, and I got my nails done.
Pretty.
And I was like, you know what? I'm tired of always wearing wigs. Let me do something else with my hair, and I went to make my hair, and I get back home. Then the next day, they'll say, your hair is fine. Or is this the way you went to do? I'll say, you did see yesterday. So now they've learned to compliment me immediately. And I went to bed, and I was here at work. And that was my weekend in summary.
Okay. I think my weekend wasn't as packed. So I had a very long week. Maybe that's why. So I just wanted to take it slow this weekend. So on Saturday, I was like, I haven't gone to my spa in a while. So let me see if the place is still intact. Nobody has bought anything. You know, so I went there, and because we had 10 clients over. And then it was the day I decided to come that the Jen decided to spoil, or decided not to work with our 10 clients over. So I was just there standing beside Jen, shouting, is it the choke? Is it not the choke? Is it the... You know, it was so crazy. Eventually, we were able to sort that out. I left my supervisor. I was like, you know, handle it. If I was not here, you would have done something about it. So I think Saturday was kind of like, you know, business day. Then on Sunday, I went to church. I was like, I haven't gone to church in a while, so I went to church, and the service was life-changing. Pretty soon you understand what I mean by that, but it was so instructive, talking about things that God wants us to do and how everything we want is on the other side of fear. So I made a very important decision during that service. And after service, I was like, you know what? After making such a decision, I need to go cool off, so I'm going to go to the beach. And, as usual. Yeah, that's my thing. So I wanted to actually go to Oniru, but I found myself at Elegushi. I haven't been to Elegushi in, I don't know, 4 years, 5 years. And because somebody kept recommending this particular place there, and I felt it was in Oniru. When I got there, I was like, there are like 2 million people on the beach. I'm like, what's going on here?
Yeah,
so I didn't spend so long, but I was like, okay, Legoshi vibes, okay, interesting stuff right there. And that's how I spent my weekend, and I woke up and I was like, I'm not going to do my hair, I'm not going to do my nails, I'm just coming to work.
You woke up
I woke up like this and I reached. All right, guys, that's it. It's a wrap on Over the Weekend. The entertainment news is up next.
Ooh, foul right there with ice cream. Speaking about ice cream.
Ice cream.
All right.
Ice cream, milk cream.
Mandy promised us ice cream, and she even...
Yeah.
My sister.
But it's similar.
Cream on a stick.
All right, guys, it is now time for the entertainment news, and we are starting off with this one right here. Inse Ikpe-Etim speaks on inability to bear children. Nollywood actress Inse Ikpe-Etim, who has been very vocal about her struggles with infertility, has come out to reveal that she has never felt shame about her situation, rather an inadequacy as a woman. The movie star made this known during an interview with Chude Jidonwo on his show #WithChude. When asked if she felt any type of shame sharing her story, and judging by the Nigerian society, Inse said, and I quote, "I didn't feel shame, but inadequacy. I felt inadequate as a woman because every time it was mentioned, I would remember. So that's what it was." She continues, "Shame? I'm not ashamed. The least that I would be, but I'm thankful for how I was brought up. We don't tie shame to ourselves. We live through life fully, and that's how it is." End of quote. When asked if she is open to adoption, she said, and I quote again, "You never say never, but right now, Clifford and I are dog parents. People should be allowed to live. What else? We are okay, and nothing defines you. Not one thing defines you." End of quote. If you would recall, in 2019, Inse Ikpe-Etim revealed her inability to conceive children. According to the actress, she removed her womb after she was diagnosed with adenomyosis, a condition of the female reproductive system where the cells that usually grow outwards into the uterus lining instead grow inwards into the uterus muscle. Yeah, so this was a very tough one to watch. But then I'll say this: I like that she's keeping her head up. She's not letting society tell her how to feel.
Yeah.
Yes, people would expect to feel shame that, oh, you're not ashamed, or your mates have children and all that. So I like that she's saying that you can live past this and focus on the things you want to focus on. Right now, she's saying she's happy being a dog parent with Clifford. And then I just feel like having these parameters and things that just set this boundary for, oh, this is what should happen and this is what should happen. At the end of the day, not everyone is going to have children. So you can't expect everyone that, like, people that don't have children to now feel somehow because other people do. Like, it makes absolutely no sense. And then this holding people to a standard of, oh, this is what it should be, is really killing a lot of people. Because imagine she was focusing on this and now spirals into depression. And she wouldn't even be able to function.
It actually did, because she revealed that at a point she was depressed after she took out her womb. And I like the fact that people nowadays, especially celebrities, are coming out to break out of limitations. They don't allow the fact that, oh, I'm a celebrity. What would people say? No, they would rather come out to encourage other people out there who are going through the same situations to tell them that, yes, it is normal for you to go through this, and yes, you might fall into depression. But if you do fall into depression, you would push people away. You feel a dark hole. But at the end of the day, you need to learn to embrace people back. Because she said at a point, she didn't want to see anybody, but she had to learn how to embrace people, how to be around people, and how to come back to being herself. Because she hated herself. So I just love it when celebrities come out to share their stories and encourage people.
I think it's very brave of her to first of all talk about her story. And I think she has reached a point where she has owned it, she has accepted it, and it is now time to share. So I feel like regardless of where people are in the process, she took her time to, first of all, whether it was being depressed or being whatever, she said she felt inadequate. These are human emotions and human feelings that are bound to happen. And even if a person desires something they don't have, it's also natural. So I think she's just being, this just shows her humanity that, you know what, this is my situation, but I've made the most of it and I'm okay, I'm grateful for life. At the end of the day, that's what's most important. And if she decides to adopt, it's like she's saying never say never. So it's like, okay, we could look forward to this, but they are fully accepted where they are at. And that's the most important thing.
Yeah, I think it'll be stupid for anybody to want to have anything negative to say in the situation.
Yeah.
Because I mean, if you feel like, oh, because I have kids, she doesn't have, you're not better than anybody. Because I think that's the thing that maybe it should be rants for another day. But because you have children and other people don't, I don't think you're better than anybody.
Yeah, of course.
Having children doesn't make you better than anybody. It just makes you somebody that has children. That's why. So let's be focused. But we will not rant about it.
No, at all, we would not. All right, moving on to other stories. We have this one for you. Sherry Shepherd responds to Wendy Williams. In what many have referred to as trouble brewing, American actress, comedian, and TV host Sherry Shepherd has called out a fellow TV host, Wendy Williams, following the remarks she made about her and a new show. It all started when Wendy Williams appeared as a guest on an Instagram Live interview with rapper Fat Joe, where she spoke about her legal challenges with a bank, returning to TV, and Sherry Shepherd taking over a slot with her upcoming show. When Fat Joe asked if she missed doing her show, Wendy Williams said, and I quote, "Yes, I do. I wish I was there right now to talk about it and talk about it with you. But you know what? They already put people there like you. You guys are already in position." She then went on to say, "I'm glad I'm able to talk about when I come back," end of quote. While mentioning Sherry Shepherd taking over the show, Wendy Williams said, and I quote, "I like her, but I won't be watching her because I know what she's gonna be doing, and that's really not my thing. You know what I'm saying anyway," end of quote. Responding to Wendy Williams' remarks, Sherry Shepherd also took to her own Instagram Live to make it clear that she wasn't mad at Wendy. She said, and I quote, "She's not well, so it's just a lot going on in Wendy's life. This when you need your friend, you need your family, you need people who love you. So all I can do over here is pray for Wendy," end of quote. She went on to say that both of them may not be friends because Wendy Williams once stated that she doesn't want to be friends with celebrities because it will make it hard for her to talk about them. After making it clear she doesn't know who Wendy's friends are, Sherry Shepherd also stated she has very strong friendships and likes to uplift other women. If you would recall, in February, Debma Mercury, a television production and syndication company, announced that the Wendy Williams show will come to an end after 14 seasons, and Sherry Shepherd will take over the time slot with a self-titled show. Ladies, over to you.
So I think that Wendy is obviously aggravated about this. She doesn't like the fact that her slot has been taken. I think that's very normal, right, in the situation. However, in as much as when we talked about this a couple of months ago when it first happened, I said that life happens and then, you know, people grow, things evolve. This is the new normal, where Sherry Shepherd is taking over, and that is what the television production company decided. I think that Sherry Shepherd shouldn't have responded to Wendy, considering that it was a very sensitive topic. Yes, we all know that Wendy is dealing with her health, dealing with her marriage problems, dealing with her bank issues, but pointing it out is like, I like to say, don't kick people when they're already low. Yeah, so I don't think she, of all people, needed to lend her voice in this. If other people were speaking for her, then yeah, maybe. But she has spoken. And I hope this is not the beginning of drama, because Wendy also has a bite, you know, and I just feel like, I just hope that they're able to keep it friendly, because it's also not Sherry Shepherd's fault that she was offered that time slot, and nobody is going to tell her that, oh, don't take it because of Wendy's feelings. That doesn't make sense, so, yeah.
Yeah, okay, so I agree with you, but then I'll also say this. I don't particularly have a problem with what Wendy said. Because Wendy said, I'm not going to be watching it. I already know what she has to bring. That's understandable. There are shows I don't watch. So I don't even think Sherry should have said anything like you said. Because, I mean, at the end of the day, first of all, it wasn't like she said, oh, she's going to go and do a terrible job. Oh, I hate that. Oh, no. It wasn't even any of that. She just said, I'm not going to be watching it, and that's all. And yes, Wendy, of course, is going to be hurt by the fact that she was taking off this show she's been doing for so long in the manner and way that she was. And then bringing up a whole health thing is, oh, I know Wendy is not okay. I just feel like it was very low.
Yeah, and it's something that we already know. So I just hope, like Amanda said, I totally agree. I hope it doesn't turn into a war of words, because we're not ready to have so much back and forth for the next couple of weeks. I just hope this whole thing gets resolved pretty soon.
Women supporting women.
Break the bias.
I love it.
All right, guys, that is all we can take on the entertainment news. It is now time for celebrity birthday shout-outs. First on our list in alphabetical order, we have Adebayo Salami, who is 70 today. Popularly known by the stage name Oga Bello, he is a veteran Nigerian actor, filmmaker, movie producer, and director. He has acted in several Yoruba and Nollywood movies.
And this morning, I actually found out he has, is it 15 or 17 children?
Sorry.
Like,
What?
his children would fill a football team and they will have people on the bench.
To drink because
interesting.
Because to celebrate his birthday, someone put it up and said that, do you know this man has a lot of children and they're all doing well in their fields. Some are actors, a lot of them.
He's been able to manage it very well.
Yes.
Interesting stuff.
Happy birthday to him.
Happy birthday. All right, also celebrating, we have Brimo, who is 36 today. He is a Nigerian singer, songwriter, and author. He's known for his popular songs like Ara, Good Morning, Alajo Shomolu, Hey Ya, Echo, and his traditional ballad, Femi, amongst others.
Brimo, don't send nobody.
Brimo
always,
doesn't,
as in...
I just wish that Brimo, I think they need to take over his social media pages when he gets upset, because he's super talented.
Yes,
like, he
is.
actually is. I love all his body of work from, I don't remember what it's called, Yellow something. Like, I just love all his albums. They're so good. You should listen to them.
And the drama is starting to overshadow the work.
The work.
Yeah.
I think he actually announced that we're going to be happy birthday. All right, Funsho Adeolu is 54 today. He is a Nigerian film actor, director, and producer. He's one of the respected actors in the movie industry at large due to his huge experience and how far he has come, especially in the Yoruba movie industry.
Funsho Adeolu in his films, like he can act as the bad guy, he can act as the... I don't want to say it in Yoruba because I have to translate. Can act as that person.
Say it in Yoruba and translate.
Ishule Ibeji. So
Ibeji, twin.
yeah, so he's that two-faced person.
Ishu is yam, Abi.
Eshu.
What is
Devil. So he's that. He can act as that two-faced person who is helping you solve your problem, but and then he can be the very good person, very versatile actor. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday. All right, and this one right here is a posthumous birthday shout out, and it goes to Raskimono. Raskimono was a Nigerian reggae artist whose debut album, Under Pressure, led by the single Rumba Style, was a big hit in 1989. His songs are best known for being influenced by poverty, inequality, and hardship he witnessed, and he would have been 64 today.
Yeah.
You can't talk about his style of music without talking about Raskimono. He is a legendary figure. He's someone that so many people looked up to. Even now that he's gone, people still talk about him.
Yeah. You know, I just feel like with a lot of our own celebrities, we need to be looking at things to elongate their legacies.
Yes.
Whether it is through continuous albums or even if it's like a franchise system.
Biopic?
Look at the name, Raskimono. We want to watch a movie about that. We want to watch something like... So, I mean, I hope that they're looking at doing something like that, but it's definitely a legend. Yeah.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. All right, Rosario Dawson is 43 today. She's an American actress, voice actress, and producer who made her feature film debut in the 1995 independent drama Kids. She's best known for movies like Zombieland, Double Tap, Men in Black 2, Sin City, Zookeeper, Death Proof, Rent, 7 Pounds, among many others.
For me, it's Sin City and Zookeeper. Zookeeper.
I think I've watched that Zookeeper. Yeah.
Oh, you have?
Yeah, I think I have. I think so. I hope so.
Very talented. She's that person that you would see and not see. So she has a way of finding a way around without you noticing.
Interesting stuff.
Just a babe, that's what I mean.
Is she pretty?
Exactly.
All right, happy birthday to her. And of course, happy birthday to you that is celebrating today. We hope that you're having a very good time. Maybe get yourself a popsicle and just, you know, just enjoy yourself because life is too short. Okay. All right, guys, up next, a trip down memory lane on Rewind. And of course, my favorite, Man Crush Monday.
Watch this.
Let's rewind. On this day in 1962, the Beatles signed their first contract with EMI Parlophone. And in 1980, slasher horror film Friday the 13th is released in the US cinemas.
Hi.
And that's it on Rewind.
Watch this.
It's Man Crush Monday, and today we are crushing on Odunlade Adekola. Odunlade Adekola is a popular Nigerian actor, filmmaker, producer, and director who was born and raised in Abeokuta, Ogun State. He began his acting career in 1996 as a jester in church, but came into limelight in 1999, where he starred in Bolaji Amusan, Mr. Latin movie Fawaraja. He, however, gained popularity and was widely known with his lead role in Ishola Durojaye's 2003 blockbuster movie Ashiri Gominawa. He has since then starred in other movies, some of which include Alani Pamolekun, Oye Nusin, Sunday Dagboru, Samu Alajo, amongst others. Odunlade Adekola has not only been nominated for awards, he has also won some of which includes the City People Entertainment Awards, Best Actor for the year 2009 and 2011, Best Actor in a Lead Role, Yoruba Movie Academy Awards 2012, Best Actor for the Year, Africa Movie Awards, and City People Entertainment Awards Best Actor of the Year, both in 2014, and the list goes on and on. The highlight of his career came when he bagged an award at the 6th edition of the Africa Magic Viewers' Choice Award, AMVCA, in 2018, for the Best Actor in Comedy TV Series category for his role in the Nollywood English movie 1 Million Baby.
A caterpillar inside boss. I never see that day where I carry your wife, make my boss no go get fought. Not true.
Despite being in the movie industry, Odunlade Adekola is also a talented musician. He joined the music industry in 2015 and made some voiceover and also dropped some singles like Ojo Olorun, Omo Baba, and Arike. He is the founder and CEO of Odunlade Adekola Film Production, OAFP, a production company that has produced some of the latest movies, which includes Adeda, Jayeoba, and Ikuni. Now, here are 5 things you might not know about, but actually, he is a native of Ekiti State. He is married with 4 children. He returned to school to bag a degree in business administration. Odunlade has starred, scripted, produced, and directed over 100 movies. Getting into acting, he was inspired by the likes of Taiwo Hassan, Adebayo Salami, but his most important influence was the late Ishola Durojaye, popularly known as Alasari. All these and more are reasons we like Odunlade Adekola, and he is our man crush today. Okay, food go green you chop when hunger catch you.
But part of things when they give you joy, Chelsea, because where are they on the leg?
In the studio,
What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that?
See, I was wondering why the studio was quiet today. There are some voices I used to hear.
We're still on number 3, so sorry.
She said now we are still.
We're still on number 3.
Where is Chelsea on the
Daalaa, don't let them give you what
They are giving us number 1
Daalaa,
energy.
don't let them give you
like
what
as if, but...
Don't worry, OJ will call for you too. I'm not doing justice at this.
Look, I'll call Honeypot my champion.
I can't wait to see OJ, Daalaa, and Honeypot. Settle it down.
This is impressive.
Especially when OJ is in the middle.
Whatever.
Okay, people, it's that time once again for your daily dose of laughs. Welcome to Socialville. As you can see, the buzzwords don't start already. So let's move to the screen to see what's up. First up, we have our Don Baba J, you know, doing one of the best things that give you the best feelings in the world. Let's find out what he's saying. So I want to join the army tweet, and he says, Can't always splash you water today. If they jam you tomorrow, try they come off for road.
We know they
God is speaking, we know they hear what?
We know they motivate.
The motivational speaker. So,
But this one
I was really looking forward to
DE
you.
motivational, not
DE.
DE.
Yes, now the motivational.
No, but it's actually
But it's true, Sha. It's true. People will get coconut.
it's what we expecting
So-
after. Can't we splash it today?
Yeah.
Because no,
You
in
remember tomorrow.
Nollywood, I've watched a couple of Nollywood films. They splashed me. That's how they met. They fell in love. Or he
Yeah,
splashed
the
me.
prince.
I met you. You were the boss. You gave me a job. You know. So what's going
Exactly,
on?
Nigerian Cinderella story.
They like splash people water.
At the end of the day, now sorry you'll get.
Jamaica in Edo, I'm like, what's happening on that?
Please, let's move on. So, as Miriam Stillwell says, broke guys should start wearing leggings because pockets are useless to them.
Wow.
Baby Shark now responds, it makes sense why women wear them a lot. Hello.
Me, I don't know how they wear leggings, so nothing concern me.
This is a serious buzz.
Oh my goodness.
I know they wear them.
People did their own. You find trouble.
I mean, Miriam actually kind of
I see.
asked for it though.
Yes.
Because, and this person really thought about that response.
Man. It'd be like,
But then we're very versatile. We have lots of clothing.
Yes, we
And we have
have.
pockets in all the clothing.
of course.
Yeah.
You don't get pockets.
I get pocket. You know Fisiam.
You don't get pockets.
You know Fisiam.
Me too, I don't get pockets.
We don't need pocket.
We don't need now. I said pocket J. They're no Fiam.
There are other types of pocket. Please don't do that at home. It's very unnatural.
Please let's move on.
Dangerous.
Let me dangerous. Okay, so main man Moshid says Lagos is really a crazy place. Two people their compound get the same type of gen. One is empty, one is not. You know your gen is empty, but you started someone else's and plug your line into it. And your response was, you didn't know it was your gen. Your gen get fuel. No wonder Aki is really angry,
crying.
ready to fight with cutlass.
So you left your own gen
That's empty.
in front of your house.
That's empty.
You now walk to neighbor house. You now plug line. You now went and you enjoy life in your house.
No,
you now say
no.
You did not know.
See, Daalaa, you know all those places, all those compounds where we say you get one gen house, where everybody they put gen.
I can't stop laughing.
This thing they pay because
what
you know
not
how much
to do?
petrol is.
Collect your fuel back.
But do you need to write name on generator?
But you know your gen now, not be you buy them.
You gotta use permanent
How you not
marker.
go know your gen?
Daalaa.
I swear.
Because if you put pen, they will scrape it. They will
Or will
scratch
you
it.
measure your fuel?
But you know.
Oh my God.
Last time I had 3.5 liters.
I have a suggestion.
What's that?
You will get welder that will come and put pocket
Soldering iron and around it.
They will not.
So they will lock
with
it.
padlock, they lock the generator.
Do you know, a friend of mine
it is
actually
necessary.
she told me recently about a neighbor. So apparently this guy used to go and suck people's fuel. So people would just be saying that their petrol is finished. She said that day she just got there. What are you doing by my gen? That's how the girl started shouting, was acting like whatever, I don't understand. Neighbors now came and said, I swear by my gen, and I just bought petrol. It has come down this. And people wait on the find who the thief were. Now so everybody covered the girl. So is you. Serious wahala.
Wow.
So when people are sleeping in the night,
Poverty
you go and be selling people's
That's my only
My
response.
sister, it's not easy, oh.
As in,
But the thief person now be sucking fuel. Hey,
please let's move on.
let's just move on. This brother is not having it at all. But according to EJ of Lagos, it says when a woman laughs during an argument, please know that the psycho in caps lock part of her brain has just been activated. Hey, bro, you definitely need to abort mission. Abort.
Amanda, I don't see you as somebody that does. I think no.
That is it.
That is it.
Hey.
If I start that laughter, just be packing your load.
Or when you say
Because
something that...
I've paid it for you.
Especially
You know that in September 2021.
That's how you get receipts.
Amanda,
You will get receipts.
But
And that's how the other day too.
But you know, I think
Everything.
we actually all do this because first of all, I think
Yes.
we'll first try to be reasonable. You
Yes, now.
you will
You'll
not
not be
be moving
moving mad.
nonsense out of the blues.
Something where
One
supposed
laugh
bless
and
me, I'll
just
go
say,
laugh. God bless you. So once I do that,
when it now comes with
Red flag. Red flag.
hey, my
Mayday,
sister.
mayday, mayday. Just, we're going.
Abort.
Leave on, make it go crash. Moving on, we can see this telephone, or should I say mobile phone,
Is it on top of
on the fan.
Fan.
So, Malaka says, look where I found this phone at while he was baiting. I'm done. Kamjolo. At Ace Rockus now says, placing your phone close to a fan helps its processor with cooling, which in turn helps prolong battery life. Must we teach you everything, ladies? Oh, guys,
These OJ's
what are you teaching? These OJ's family members. Why you keeping your phone on the fan? If that fan starts rolling now, that phone goes.
Not switch it.
Lock your phone.
Your body is crashing.
No, they said it's in their DNA.
So then you now have to put your phone
on top of the fan.
One day now, you would think that you have put off the fan. This will cut your hand.
No, not even he would think she is feeling hot. Then she puts on the fan. And then...
Or maybe poverty died. Maybe this fan has not been working since.
Yeah, because it's very dirty. Looks like they've not been cleaning this.
I'm tired. Please, I'm too stressed.
As in,
I don't want to men like this.
She for don't scatter the others, they find the phone.
But she
for her to have found it there.
Problem.
Thank you. How do you find phone there?
I can tell you how she found it.
How?
She went to body house.
What does that mean?
If you went to body house.
If you went to body house, this will put you off. Okay, you're hiding it.
Okay. Amanda,
so let
this
me...
your shoe, you will keep your phone inside.
Okay, let me give you one number.
Oh, yeah, now.
God, don't let me cast myself. So one time, they said that money was illegal. And they started giving us one check thing. I'm like, who would they use checks? So when we bring money inside school, you know that place, that white socket thing on the ceiling? That is like hole for the cover of this thing. We now remove it. We now choose money inside.
And put it back.
So now we're seeing
Wow.
So you see?
So she went to body house.
Yes.
You see?
Okay.
Body house.
But not say.
Now, so...
Why you dey shine tea?
Why not put a selfie for you?
They're not serious.
Splashpeters.s says, chemistry teacher on his own say, does it increase or decrease? Then the backbencher say, crease! So many people went over where they from say E or D. We go crease!
But this was me, Sha, because you know, like a perpetual backbencher. Like, I naturally gravitate. Even if the door of the class is in front,
You just
gravitate like this. Even
Just
till now.
floating.
But guess what? Even till now, you know, like even meetings that we do in the office.
We go to the back.
Once we enter the door, beeline to the back, bah! So, yeah.
No, because chemistry is just hard. Does not make sense. So I don't blame anybody.
So I don't even know why people really do chemistry. Like, no, you did chemistry.
I did chemistry.
Yeah, you are.
Anti-microbiology.
No.
Talking on social media.
Anti-microbiology.
Yeah, you are.
Talking.
Yeah, you are.
You must mix chemical. Me, I did.
No, she didn't do chemistry.
That's why I did mass communication.
And we are communicating to the
So what are
masses.
you mixing? Which chemical?
I'm happy to join the chemistry of us.
Oh, that's why
I'm the chemistry. I'm the bond here.
That's why sometimes we used to do cocktails, to be mixing things.
Wow.
The bond of his plan.
Okay? I see you. We see you, baby. We see you. So at Zizo, Z_Zoo_, this is violence, says, imagine after all these ASU strikes, person can't still get extra year. At GOTV Aslam now says, for that extra year again, ASU can't still strike. Hey.
Some people just need honorable mention to leave school.
This thing is not
Thank you for
funny.
being here. Handshake.
I think anybody that's watching us that is going through this will turn off the TV right now because it's not funny.
You
but
know,
it's
you know those honorary degree they used to give?
It's not funny, but it's funny.
Thanks for coming.
That's the thing.
It's not funny, but it's funny.
By the time you are done with school, you would have done
sister.
like 15 jobs.
So
So
CV.
on the bright side, you know how they always say you want a job and they want the experience even when you have left. So
your CV don't fool.
look at it that way.
You have a point, Amanda. You have a point. There's always light at the end of the tunnel.
Waiting be this.
So, I'm not going to explain the picture. Let me just go straight to the message, then I explain the picture. Bad day for you says, nobody work for this country. Even generator self, they on drip. So you see, the generator is collecting drip in the form of petrol.
No, but
So,
it's not.
it's
This is
petrol.
where you put petrol now.
So it be like say something, don't do the tank, so they can't put the wire. They can't connect
now. You don't know about Olu,
It's all about connection. Go to Ladipo,
Are
they
they
do it for
trying
you.
to conserve the fuel?
No, I
or
can answer
what?
this question.
Please answer it.
So you know that boy
sister.
that's going to suck fuel. You cannot suck fuel when there's
From
no
under.
fuel in the jet.
Jet.
Look at that.
So now you're going to do it like drip, make it enter direct.
You can't put it like this.
And then you'll be able to measure how much you're actually
See
using.
now, look at
So
now.
when your petrol finishes and someone in the company is complaining of neck pain, you know that that's the generator petrol thief.
Poverty die.
Poverty die.
But generator, they drip.
I see what you did there. Okay, all my people, that's mission accomplished on the first half of the show, but not to worry, we're still loaded. So get ready for Truth Syndrome Monday. In case you missed the question, we asked if you wanted to clean your plate at somebody's house, and you get to the sink and see unwashed dishes, will you drop yours? Clean just yours? Or do all the dishes as you are good like that now? What would you do?
Huh? Wife material. You are coming back.
All right.
Okay.
Welcome back. It is still your favorite top-notch entertainment show, East Flash. It is now time to chew it off. Time for one of us to be grateful because it is Gratitude Monday. Who's it going
Okay. It falls on me. So, I think that if you are 25 and above, you can probably relate to what I'm about to say. So there comes a time in your life.
Wow.
When life will show you, when? You understand the meaning of what I'm saying? You just realize that as you left school, you know, the dream job you thought was going to happen, the vacations, the cars, and everything, it's just like, how hard do I have to work to get these things? And it can get discouraging. You might lose that enthusiasm you had.
Yep.
You know, when you finish school, you're just like the world is your oyster. You can do anything. You're bright-eyed. You're bushy-tailed. And what I'm grateful for this morning, or rather this afternoon, is the fact that I can spark myself with that enthusiasm again. Because it gets very easy to fall into a routine and just be very comfortable where you're at. But sometimes you have to push yourself and remember that, okay, we're not that old, though. Calm down, relaxing your nerves. And it's something to be grateful for because we need that ginger. You know, we need that ginger from time to time to be able to actually enjoy life and to understand that problem no they finish, right? You know they finish. So try to have fun, try to still keep that usefulness, still keep that passion, that
fire.
That fire.
Yeah.
I think that's the word, that fire. Like still keep the fire burning. And I'm grateful that I can still do that because it's inside of you. You know, people can motivate you from now to tomorrow. You can, as they're leaving that premise, you're already motivating. Motivation has left your body. So it starts from within you. So I'm grateful for the fact that I have that thing inside of me where even if it's like a candle light, I feel that then it starts getting brighter and brighter.
Yeah, begins with you.
Yes. That's why I went black so I can conduct that heat very well.
Hey, conductor.
So yeah, that's what I'm grateful
I mean,
for.
I completely understand where you're coming from. It's that thing where, you know, because you're in school, you're already in a routine, and you're just, I can't wait when I finish school like this. I'll just start making money. I want to do this. You now come outside. Everyone not like,
everywhere red.
and the country go down, they look you like,
you said?
Did you get? Like, I mean, it's so bad because sometimes like I see children on the road like playing, they put their school bag on their head, and I'm like, this one you don't know what's waiting for you. And it honestly really shouldn't be like that, but like what Jay always says, get your people. But yeah, I mean, it's do what you can when you can. Don't feel that pressure to make it early, which is part of why a lot of people are doing ritual and other things that make absolutely no sense. Because I still say it's how do you can meet Babalawo that's inside one hut with two kids,
no mansion.
and you now think that this guy too does not want Banana Island house. Like, how is it really working for you, Bob? Just keep the fire burning. I think that's the best way to say it. Actually, just keep the fire burning. There's a lot that life has to offer. You just have to be available for it.
Yes.
And put in the work to be able to get it. Because, I mean, things that I'm doing now, stuff that happens to me now, I'm just like, if I didn't put in the work back then, like, it would never happen. So,
and then I even used to, there's this girl in my church who just finished school. She just finished NYSC. So back when she was in school, I used to tell her, like, if you have opportunities, take them. Yeah. And when she finished school, she came to meet me. I was like, oh, I got a job, but they posted me to so. I was like, then talk to them. And things have been falling in place for her. At a point, she came to meet me. She was like, they said they needed experience, and I had the experience. And my mates were like, how do you have the experience? Because she worked for it.
Like this morning, somebody was asking me, said, Daalaa, so I was saying something about Amanda's hair, and then they were like, oh, they're like, oh, Daalaa, why do you know? Oh, Amanda said, oh, how do you know so much about hair? I'm like, girl, when Asu went on strike in my time, I did internship in salon. Yes, so as I'm like this, I will braid your hair, I will wash, I will fix, I will make a wig. So imagine somebody comes out now and is now saying like, man, you got your hair done, you know, I'm
going to my corner.
Yeah,
Bye, you.
It's my fire.
She's conducting the heat.
Conducting
Conductor.
Feel the fire.
We feel it.
So I think just use all the free time that you have to learn something that can help you later. That's it. Because some more you follow friends, go chill, go drink, go more time to.
But just to add like in 10 seconds more to what I'm trying to say, in as much as you're keeping the fire burning, as you said, you have to work and you have to understand that nobody is going to give you anything. You're not entitled to anything.
Yes, now learn by yourself, you will go.
So the main point is just be open to learning and being a better person.
Exactly.
That's it. It is what it is. All right, so here's a quick recap of what we talked about in the news earlier.
Yep, we told you that Inse Ikpe-Etim speaks on inability to bear children.
We also told you that Sherry Shepherd responds to Wendy Williams. Let's check what went down this weekend on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire.
Ooh, what are we learning today?
But the producers tell me that they're going to double it also, so you have 1 million naira instead of that. They're going to double it.
That's nice.
Oh, that was intense. I definitely did not know that. But Eternal City, I think I would have just guessed because of
No, but Bolale has a point. Istanbul and Rome, they have a very similar structure in terms of how the buildings look like. But when you saw that, you said that Eternal City is like, okay, maybe this should be Rome. Then what Frank did, and he was like, me too, I thought it was this. So
like, I agree with them.
Paid for brought by Catholic or something. I'm like, well, leave us alone.
That's why. Well, yeah, I mean, that's fun. And again, that's why we watch Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. Because not every time fun and games and turn up. And then sometimes learn something important in life.
Yeah, and then I like the fact that they're now doing Who Deserves to Be a Millionaire for charities.
Yeah.
So it doesn't just have to be a person going away with money. You can also help causes and be the reason that this person was able to get this thing. Really amazing.
Who deserves to be a millionaire? I also go for it. Anyways, guys, we're going to go on a quick break, and when we come back, it'll be time for a Daily Top 5.
All right, I know we always tease and say that we know they motivate for a year, but we always share wisdom.
Yes. I love it.
You have a point. Right. And here's one of the things that will mess up your life more than anything else, and that is lack of clarity. A lack of clarity is the reason why people end up in unhealthy relationships, unfulfilling careers, sad marriages, etc. Because when you lack clarity, all your life choices are made from a place of confusion, and the result is a life filled with unhappiness, depression, anxiety, and all sorts of emotional issues. Today, as usual, we have put together 5 signs you are suffering from a lack of clarity, and we hope that you can work on them. Why? Because this is Daily Top 5.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, watch me.
All right, so the very first way you know that you lack clarity is if you are consumed with what others are doing. Focusing on other people's lives by gossiping, comparing, etc. is the best indication of a lack of clarity. When you get clear on where you are going with your life, you will channel all your energy towards your goals and completely forget about what other people are doing. And this is just follow. To summarize, follow. Don't say, oh, because this person is doing this thing, that's what I want to do. Because you meet another person that's doing another thing, and that's what you want to do. Another person another thing, and that's what you want to do. And then when you now collate all the that's what you want to do together, all of it is not a nothing because you never really follow through with anything. So, not a follow.
That's why I always tell people, try to have direction. When you have a sense of direction, and you're very sure of what you want to do, then things will go smoothly.
That's right.
I think when you're focusing on yourself, then you can get more clarity. Like yesterday, I was talking about Wizkid and how his level of unbothered is something that needs to be studied. He's just focusing on his grind, and like you can literally be fighting in front of Wizkid, like, and not see anything. I think we need to like pick, something from that kind of mentality where it's like, you know what, I'm focusing on me. Yes, this gist is interesting, but I need to focus on my life and what I want to do. Yeah,
even the way they say negative things about him, and he's not bothered. He doesn't respond.
Just there. But he writes LOL.
Shala. All right.
Lots of love.
Yes. Another reason for a lack of clarity is that you are indecisive. You take forever to make decisions, and half the time you end up regretting them. This is as a result of a lack of clarity. When you get clear about your life, it will become easier for you to make the best decisions regarding your career, life partner, choice of business, friendships, etc.
And you'll never know how to make the right decisions if you don't make the wrong ones.
Yeah.
So whenever you pick something and you say that this is what I've decided, stand on it. Learn from it. If it didn't go the way you wanted it to, if it does, then that means you knew what to do in that moment. Give yourself a pat on the back and face the next adversary that it might be in front of you. Because at the end of the day, if you still keep doing, oh, this thing that you're spending too much time. It's like in the exam hall that year when you finish and then somebody's coming outside and bringing us, say, number 4 I wrote, don't tell me.
I don't finish.
Don't tell me.
I think to add to that, I feel a lot of indecisiveness is also born out of the fact that you're not also sure of what you're looking for and what you want.
And it's okay not to be sure.
And then you can also start from things like that. I think the best thing to do is research, right? Because some of these mistakes, some of these choices, if you learn it by yourself, you choke. So you start with small things. Do you know that some people don't even, if you go to a restaurant, it's like, what do you want to eat? I don't know. It's not cute, ladies. I mean, if somebody is asking you, stop always pushing it to the guy, like anything you want. Like sometimes,
which restaurant do you want to eat at? I don't know. You're not
like,
taking the
start from as little as that. Start asking yourself, what do I want? Like, who am I? It's part of actually knowing who you are.
Yeah.
So.
All right, another sign that you are indecisive is you are inconsistent. So it's hard to stay consistent when you don't know exactly what you're doing it for or where you are headed with it. For you to become consistent, you must gain absolute clarity on why you are doing what you are doing.
And this is something that people have emphasized. A lot of people I know, even myself, have emphasized it. Consistency is key. When you're consistent with your craft, with what you do, with putting yourself out there, people would always see you, and every time they see you, they would remember what you do because you are consistent. And social media nowadays, what it needs is consistency. People move on like in the twinkle of an eye. People can be following you, and the next thing, you'll be like, oh, people haven't followed me. Because you're not consistent. You're not giving them the content they signed up for. They followed you because of your content.
No vex. Why are you angry?
No, because I had a conversation with someone recently, and she was saying, the way people unfollow people is so bad. And I'm like, well, people follow you for your content, and you stop giving them the content. So if you're not giving me what I want, then what am I doing here?
Please,
and that's something I've realized.
Names on it.
No, I know people it has happened to. No, I'm not upset, but I'm just saying, it's just the truth. Take it. Be consistent.
Okay, ma.
Yes, all right. All right. So another point I'm going to make is that you feel lost and confused. You're completely clueless on what to do with your life. You don't know your purpose of existence. You don't have goals, visions, etc. You go into relationships to fill the void. But deep down, you know you want more out of life. When you gain clarity, you'll go from confused to living an intentional, purposeful, and fulfilling life. And this is very true.
Nobody has offended you on this one.
Nobody.
Give us the content.
Because we want content.
Oh, wow. But yeah, I actually really like this one because, I mean, at the end of the day, see, if you don't gather yourself in this life that we are inside, you will not like where you're going to land at the end of the day. There's a lot of people that you can look up to. There's a lot of people that you can see what they've done to say, oh, this is what I want to do. This is along the line that I want to go, even if you don't have the direction. Even if, like I said, it's okay not to know because I tell people all the time, this is the first time we're living this life. There's no handbook. There's no past question for your life. But then you can draw from what other people have done and what other people have talked about, what other people have been through to be able to act as a guide for you. But at the end of the day, pick you.
Yeah.
Okay, and wrapping up our daily top 5, number 5, we have this here saying you lack enthusiasm. So you have a lukewarm outlook towards life and you don't look forward to much. You don't have any exciting plans. You basically just get by. And this is as a result of a lack of clarity. Having clarity improves your outlook towards life, gives your life meaning, and helps you create an exciting life for yourself.
So for this one, I'm going to just say that if you love something, if it's your passion and you're enthusiastic about it, you would not see it as a job. Instead, you enjoy what you do and you do it with all the love in your heart.
And then if you remembered my gratitude, even when you lose your enthusiasm, go find that candle within you, do but don't off the lights. Because that is lack of enthusiasm.
Yeah.
The fire has gone. And it does happen from time to time, but you have to find it. And as you said, it comes from doing things that you naturally like, your hobbies, things you do easily. Don't go and say, everybody's doing tech. Now, let me go and code. If you write one line like this,
Or you gotta do popsicle. You don't have to freeze it. Everything now melts. So you give my money.
Do what comes easy to you. I hope I've been able to motivate you and not demotivate you that you are lacking clarity in your life. And if you don't know, accurate timekeepers. Anyways, guys, that's the end of Daily Top 5. We'll be back with Truth Syndrome Monday.
Of Lagos.
Social media don't be real life.
Amanda, calm down. It's like the fire has passed.
Alright guys, it is time for Truth Syndrome Monday. And of course today, out of curiosity, we are asking, if you wanted to clean your plate at someone's house, and you get to the sink and you see unwashed dishes, right? What are you going to do? Would you drop yours? Would you clean just yours? Or will you do the dishes for everyone? And the pots? Yeah, what are you going to do? We want to know.
We want to know. That's why you look at me
because,
like as if...
I feel like violence.
This
is violence.
In fact, I don't have answer.
No, you need an answer.
We need to know.
So for me, it depends. Majorly on... First of all, I don't like dirty dishes. Let's first start from there. Like, it annoys me. Me, I'm resident plate washer in my house, so to wash plate, no be problem. This is why I have a problem, because I can actually go and see it and wash it. In fact, I've been in friends' houses, and then maybe somebody else even cooked, and then I ate and I carry my plate. I can wash everything. It's no problem. The problem is, how old are those plates and pots in the zinc? Because if you're going to be giving me pot of burnt jollof rice that's done kakara like this, like 1 week, or like 3 days, the rice, another rice, they grow on top of the rice, I will not wash it. If you give me all those eba that are holding the bowl for it live, because I feel like things like eba and gari, they're easier to rinse out when it's still. But when the thing have now, the eba now holds the bowl like this.
This Daalaa's
I'm not going to wash it. I will wash my plate, rinse it like this. One, drop it. At least you can see one clean plate to use. And why do you have that many dirty dishes in your house?
Exactly. That's the first question.
Like, where?
I think it depends on.
So it just depends. It's not. He's not. See, I have a friend, my guy, but he has boys that live in his house as well, and they all do. You know how boys can be sometimes. They no one wash plate. So me, I enter the house. Maybe I go to market, hot sun, I'll be sweating like this, carrying nylon. I enter kitchen, drop the thing, look up. I go to plate. My sister, I love you, my G.
But I am not washing that plate.
I'm going to lie down.
I love it.
So now, one of the people in the house now started going to wash plates when they know that I'm coming to the house.
Introduction.
I will not wash it. But
So,
like small,
are you washing
4...
your plate alone then?
I wash only my own.
You wash only your own?
In fact, you get away. Because if there's not no water in the house, that's probably why
they manage water.
See, that's different factors affecting. But yeah, depends on how the plate is, and that's how I know what I will do. But I will wash my own.
Okay, well, for me, it depends. It depends on where first. It now depends on, like Daalaa said, how long. Not the one that we see plate and pots that all the rice have turned to maggot and it's moving. That one, I will not even go near it. Because normally, common sense is once you finish eating, clear the plates. And then if it's something that has eba or something that would stick, pour water in it if you're not washing it immediately. So it's easier for you to just rinse off and wash. But people will not do that. You now see plates that oil or palm oil. It's a stay. You will now be washing. Something that even iron sponge cannot remove. My sister, it's not me that you give her the cool. It's not me that you come and kill you.
She white material.
White material. Because I'm white material, she come and kill me. I should turn to and now it's curry made. Please, it depends. It depends.
Okay.
If it's in the house and I take my plates.
If it's boyfriend's house. 10 plates.
10 plates, what's happening? 10 plates,
his friends were around. 4 pots, 10 plates, 1 jollof rice pot, 1 egusi.
So I think for me, when I said it depends on who, I meant it depends on whose house. right? So if it's just like a casual friend, I can decide to wash my plate. I can decide not to wash it at all. Because if you are chilled, it's like, okay, you do it for me. If it's somebody that is elderly or has to, because at the end of the day, you have to understand that our parents have a lot of Nigerian mindsets and African mindsets and all of that. If I think it's to make the person happy and I'm not seeing too many hard things, I could actually wash all the plates. But typically, I'll wash just my plates and leave the rest for you.
Don't stress me. I hate alone.
The best I can do is after washing my plates, maybe I'll just help you arrange the dirty. You know, sometimes when you arrange dirty dishes, the thing will look clean.
Thank you.
It's not really clean.
I will even help you to clear the dishes and rinse it.
Just stack it up nicely.
Amanda, sense will not kill you.
Amanda will kill me.
Yes,
but that is true.
So you arrange?
Yes, now they help you clean the sink
so that it will be easy for you to wash. So that it will be easy for you to wash. No, makes a lot of sense, Amanda.
Me, I will not.
No one bother.
Daalaa will not even arrange anything.
Me, I will not arrange anything. As I met it, I feel just slide my own on top because people are mad.
That's why sometimes when I eat, I prefer, every 10 plates, okay, chill. I will drop plates. It's not me. But it's you that eat. It's not me.
All right, guys. Wife material in the mud on this couch. But that is our truth. After this time out, we'll also love to hear from you watching as the phone lines will be open. We'll also be taking your Facebook and Twitter messages. We are at TVC Connect using the hashtag
#ESplashOnTVC.
And of course, we are going to be checking out people's reactions about this TSM question when we come back.
TSM, it's Truth Syndrome Monday.
I'll do the dishes because I actually like washing other people's plates, but I don't like washing my own plates. It's fun to wash plates in other people's houses.
Well, being a good Yoruba boy, Yoruba will say, if I get to the kitchen, the kind of person I am by nature, and I see there are a lot of plates there, especially if the house or the home happens to be a home with elderly people, definitely I wash the plates. I will try to just take care of the environment.
It actually depends on whose house. If it's like a guy to guy house, I'll drop mine. But if it's like maybe my uncle or a senior colleague I visited there, so I will return that gesture of giving me food. I will help our assistant wash.
I'll probably wash all the dishes. Keeping them unkept is not good for the home. First of all, what will take me to the kitchen is either that person is actually offering me food, and then the person is offering me food. Depending on the relationship with the person, the kind of relationship I have with the person. Because you can't just go to somebody's house and you just walk into the kitchen. It's the relationship you guys have together. If na guy, I reach the kitchen, I'll first sort them. If everywhere is dirty, I won't clean it. I will even drop my own. So when it's time for you to clean the dish, it will come clean it because na guy. But if it's somebody that has to do with like an elderly person, I have to clean it. I have to clean it.
I wash it. It depends, It depends on the place I am. But if it's someone like maybe another friend's friend, like someone I'm not really close to, I will not wash it.
I'm cleaning mine because I wash it, I eat it, I used it myself, so I'm going to clean mine.
I'll probably like gather everybody and we're going to do it together. Because like we're guys and I'm not the girl. Why would I like wash pots for people?
No, I'll never do that. The only thing I'm gonna do, as somebody that is well trained, I have to keep the whole place tidy. So watch every plate aside, and including my own as well. So I won't be like, okay, washing my own separately. I'll have to watch everything all together.
I will only clean just my own. They're supposed to clean it as they left it there. So I'll just wash my own and leave.
It depends. So if it's my friend, I'll drop it. But if like a relative, maybe I'm in my elder brother's place or somewhere that's related to me, I can wash it.
I'll clean all the plates. That's just me. I clean all the plates. I've done it actually severally, so it's not a big deal.
I don't like washing plates, I won't lie to you. Okay, but looking at my time and my schedule, I could just quickly wash the one and wash others as well. Simple.
In all fairness, I would love to clean all. But I think I'll just start cleaning all. Maybe if the person that is my age mate or my friend, Shegun, please come, let's do this together. You can't leave this like this. But I won't leave it and go. I'd rather leave it and call it attention. Come. We need to do this together.
At first, it's not my place. It's not my house. It's someone else's house. And I met a lot of dirty plates. Of course, I'll add my own to him. Why would I wash the dirty plates? that means there might have been someone that will be doing the dishes, so I have to drop my own. In fact, if my plate is 10, I will add all the 10.
TSM, it's Truth Syndrome Monday.
Okay, I like the last guy's logic because he said if he sees a lot of plates, he's going to believe that there's somebody that's washing his plates. So if he has 10, he will drop it there for them to wash because it's not him that will wash it.
We had his own now.
Violence.
FC. Okay, my people, if you just finished watching that, you're welcome back to the show. And it's time for Truth Syndrome Monday, and we asked the question, if you wanted to clean your plate at someone's house, in quote, someone's house, and you get to the sink and see unwashed dishes, would you drop yours too, clean just yours, or do all the dishes? What would you do?
What would you do?
What would you do if you met
on Facebook? Olurami Ajayi said, I've done this before, cleaned all the dishes in the sink, and the person I went to visit did not even acknowledge it. I felt somehow shy, but we moved. Omo Luabi Helen said, I will help to wash all the dishes and clean up the sink. Edidiong Akwawa said, I will yab them for leaving dirty dishes and clean all. And Adele Oluwafunlayo Victoria said, I will definitely clean all. I hate dirty dishes.
Interesting. Okay, still on Facebook, Joshua Divine in K. Chinyere says, if it's an official visit, I will not wash even mine. But if it's a friendly visit, I'll wash both mine and theirs. Then Shitu Emmanuel says, clean everything necessary to be clean. Rachel Toba says, I will clean it all. And Taiwo Yewe Numari says, so far there's water and soap, I will help them to clean it. And I hope it will be a place I give warning.
Okay. So I'm on Twitter, and at IamTBOG says, it depends, though. If it's a family friend, I know I'm washing those plates, even if I didn't eat. But if I'm a guest, I won't even go to their kitchen to begin with. And if I must, I'll drop my plate and leave. And if I must wash, it'll be mine alone, not doing others. So, guys, let's find out what Toby from Agege has to say. Hello, and welcome to the show.
Hello, guys.
Hi.
Hello, Amanda. Hello, Daalaa. And hello,
Hi. Hi.
I see you. For me, it depends on the relationship I have with the person.
Okay.
Right? If I am going to my elder sister's house or something and I see plates, of course I would. And it also depends on the occasion that carries me to the person's house. If it's a general location where I just go to the person's house and then we are plenty, and then maybe it's a party and I see everyone dropping plates. And maybe I see everyone dropping plates and everywhere is already filled up. I might as well drop. But if not, I would wash it.
Yeah, husband material. Thank you very much.
All right, thanks for calling, Toby. So I'm back on Twitter, and at Parker Kali says, good day, gang. If I get to the sink and I see unwashed dishes, what I'll do is to wash all the dishes together and also make sure the sink too is also clear. Okay. At Debbie Josh 0 says, Happy New Week, guys. I'm a very lazy person. I don't like washing plates, so I'll just drop mine quietly and leave, or clean mine only. Have a nice day ahead. And at boss_lady1g says, if it's a family or a friend's place, definitely. But as a guest, I don't even think it's right to allow a guest drop the plate. So it's a no-no for me. You don't think it's right to allow a guest? Oh, okay, so you take...
No, so they're supposed to take the plate from
so you're supposed to take the plate from the guest and take it to the sink.
Wow. We do have Afolabi on the line. Hello. Hi. Why is my name saved
Afolabi from Abuja. Are you still on the line?
Hello. Okay.
Yeah, probably lost that one. All right. Suleiman Bashir said, it's either I drop mine too or I clean up everything. It all depends on the mood and whose house it is. Kachi Anko says, so far there's plenty water and soap, I will wash it. I remember going to a junior colleague's house. She was shocked. Ariola Olipet Otitola said, I will wash all the plates from time I love cleaning. Okay, wife material, you're doing well. Black Diamond said, well, depending on the time I have and how much the dishes are, I will do the dishes. That will serve as a subtle way of telling the person your kitchen is in a mess. Ooh. And Halima Tilayoladeji said, clean all the dishes because I hate to see unwashed dishes.
Interesting stuff right there. All right, still on Facebook, following short Alex says, I'll wash everything in the sink only if I have the time. Linda Musa is saying, it depends on the condition of the person I visited. In other words, how this working, go and wash it by yourself. All right, Mary Adebowale says, I'll take my plate home. I don't have time for doing that. You take your plate home. And coffee, you put it in nylon bag. Be vowelless. And Gentle Punk says, I will wash all the dishes. Fred Lawrence says, clean out dead dishes I met there. While Rachel Andrew says, depends on the person I visited. Normally, I go just drop the place, they move. Wow. Okay.
Okay, so I'm on Twitter and at Adejoke_Limat says, it's very easy and simple. I personally don't like leaving dirty dishes in my sink, so I'll just wash mine and the person's own. It's nothing to me. Washa. At Ubeda says, I'll clean all, including mine. Leading example. At Dries_XY says, I'll simply wash mine abego. I'll just be sure not to add to the dirty plates. Like, Tubaba, how is it my consignment? How Tubaba take enter this one? Person go just did their own, just they collect bullets.
Now, wow, what are you trying to imply? Anyways, guys, we do have to go on a break, and when we come back, we'll find out which plates you should wash.
Welcome back. If you wanted to clean your plates at someone's house and you get to the sink and see unwashed dishes, would you drop yours too, clean just yours, or do all the dishes? What would you do? That is the question that we have been asking today. A lot of wife materials in the mud. And husband materials in the mud, because they're saying that they will not wash anything, they will add their plates inside.
So let me start from Twitter this time around. I have at Teminires who says, it depends actually. If it's a family friend or a relative, I will wash all. But if it's a friend's place, laughing out loud, I will add mine join. If I'm a visitor, I wash mine alone. Chicken na. Okay. At Abdul Wasi GK says, as a guest, I shouldn't even drop the plate myself. Did I serve myself? That's the question. And at Bozzy Zamani says, if person they see me, I'll just have to. But if not, I'll drop and run.
You are a criminal.
And let me finally, at Meet Oladayo says, more, there won't be chance to wash mine now. The zinc will definitely be filled and I'll drop mine. I'll wash only if the person is sick.
Nawa. Okay, on Facebook, Odumeru Adeola said, it depends. If I notice the plate is not much, I will wash it. I have done it severally while visiting people's places, but some other people take advantage of it. So on my own, I will do my best to wash it. But if plenty plate, I go run. Omikule Olaoluwa said, I'm not going to leave it there. I will definitely clean all the dishes. Oluwa Lo Sheifumi said, there's this bad feeling I have leaving a kitchen messy. In fact, washing plates is my hobby. I'll wash all. Bolarewa Tola said, wash mine first, then clear up the rest of the dishes in the sink with winking eye. You must really enjoy washing plates. NEB Anyton said, I will clean all the dishes because I don't like seeing sink dirty. I love it spanking. 100. And Essin Comfort said, it depends. Otherwise, I'll wash mine and leave.
Interesting stuff. All right, still on Facebook, Flawless Blaze is saying, like Daalaa said, it depends on how old the dishes are. If it's like 2 days old or more, I will just drop my plate and mute. Because it might be a family tradition, and I will not want to tamper with that. If the dishes are recent, I will still not wash the plates, though. I will just wash mine too and move. Interesting stuff right there. Mercy Ibomuche says, I will clean all the dirty dishes I met there. Wow. Omo Bamoreni KG Babatunde says, it depends on who I visit. If it's an elderly fellow, fine and good, wash. But if it's my friend, I will just drop it there new. Then Shola Lawal says, it depends on the relationship I have with the person. If it's a family friend or member, I will wash them. But if not one crazy person, I will drop mine and leave.
Okay, on Twitter, at Clinton Zinio says, what thing are they find for kitchen at the first place? I can't wash it though. At Chole237 says, I won't drop it in the sink. Ramoke Bello Ironde says, I will do all the dishes. And at Awoni LB says, do all the dishes too.
I like these comments. Abba Inter Victor says, Haba, this is someone's house now. My auntie used to say, whatever you do it well. So I'll wash the entire dishes. In fact, if the entire kitchen is dirty, I will clean it too and do it perfectly well. Can you come and visit me? I can also add laundry and other things so that I can do it very well.
Since you like clean house.
Bola Temitope on Facebook is saying, I have experienced this uncountable times. What kind of friends do you have? It depends. If there's enough soap and water, I'll definitely wash all the plates. It's somehow shy to wash only your own and leave the rest. I'll drop others, yours unwashed. I will only drop and not wash it if the person I visited actually has grown-up people. Yeah, I think that's even another thing because this person is saying that if you have younger people, then younger person should come and wash it.
Yes, no. Interesting.
Why are you leaving it? But somehow, and again, like somebody too said, if you're a guest,
you're not supposed to wash your...
I'm not, you as you brought food.
Yes. Okay, with all this being said, let me just give you one piece of advice. Know the house that you come from. Exactly. And not the house that you are going to. If you are having African parents, go and tell them that I learned to eat splash, that if I... Okay.
You now go to your grandma or your uncle's house.
Me, I will not
we didn't give you the advice, so do whatever pleases you.
I will not collect knock on anybody.
But it doesn't. But I would just also say, depending, even if you washed all the place, you wash the kitchen, you scrub the floor, it not to mean anything will happen for the ladies that are looking for ring. All right, with that violence being over and done and done, yeah, just went from 0 to 100. 1 million. We have to go actually. It's been fun doing this with you guys. Thank you guys for sending your comments. 160 something plus comments on Facebook alone. Wow, people like kitchen matter. Thank you guys for tuning in. It has been your girl Amanda Daalaa. Of course, Lady Cath is in the building, and Daalaa. Screw. Yes. See you tomorrow, same time, same place. Mwah.